What's up guys, it's I Don't Have Aim, and today I'll be reviewing the Mixmaster mics. Inside the box you will find the Mixmasters themselves enclosed in a case. Inside the case you will find paperwork, a cleaning cloth, and a 1/4" millimeter adapter, the mic 3 cable, which is just standard, and then you will find the coil DJ cable, which has the screwable side, and the coil, of course, as you can see. Now the case has the Mixmaster logo on top, next to a plus, and the Skullcandy logo, of course. These get kind of dirty. I don't know if you can notice, but they get pretty dirty. Now the case itself is not made out of hard plastic like they say. As you can see, it's made out of like some leathery material, and it's not hard at all. It's really soft. I don't know if you see it. So like if you've seen on the videos that it's leather, it's not. Now inside you get Skullcandy written in there. It's pretty soft inside, especially this little flap right here which contains the cables. I think this is great because it holds the cables from scratching the headphones. And of course you have your little cotton zipper, whatever, your cord zipper, whatever you want to call this. And yeah, the case gets pretty fat when you store everything in there. But I totally recommend not to put both cables, not to put everything in there. Just put like one cable in the headphones and you should be fine. The paperwork just shows you how to go through some of the features of the Mixmasters and about the cue control, the mic 3, the mute buttons, and 3 different languages. If you really want to know about this, I don't know why you're watching this review. Fuck this. You also get a 1/4" adapter, which screws in one side of the DJ cable, only on the DJ cable, and you get a microfiber cleaning cloth, which cleans the headphones. Pretty standard stuff. Aside from that, you get your mic 3 cable, which of course is gold plated. It's small, and of course you have your little mic 3 controls in here. What I really like about these controls is that they're big. They're really big. So like you won't miss this middle button, and it's really easy to press. Like unlike other mic 3 controls, which you might want to press this, but you press up or down. So I think this is really cool. The cable is pretty standard in length. This is the cable you want to use when you're walking on the train or you're just listening to your headphones casually. Now, one thing I don't like about mic 3 cables is that it seems that if you plug this in a computer or an amplifier, if you own one, but let's just say a computer, if you plug them in the right way, like this on the headphones and then the other side on the computer, the sound will get like downgraded. You will get lower quality of sound, or lower volume, as I would say. And I've tested this with many headphones, and what happens is that if you plug this side into the laptop and the other side into the headphones, the sound just amplifies for some reason. So that's one reason why I don't like cables with the mic 3. Now this does not happen with iPods, so if you want to use your iPod with the mic 3 and still get good quality sound, it will not happen with an iPod unless you're using an amplifier. If you don't know what that is, you should look it up. But you can use this with your iPod. If you want to get all the sound with your laptop, you should use the other cable. Now the other cable is pretty interesting. It's a DJ cable. Now this side right here has a little screw in there, so you can plug in your little 1/4" adapter and screw it in there. Now you have to press it tight to screw it. There you go. And see, you have to press it tight to screw it, but whatever. This screws in there. Once it's screwed in, you can use this in your receiver or anything. Now the coil, I think, makes it up to 8 feet or something like that. And then on the other side, you have another screw which goes inside the Mixmasters themselves. Let me show you. You see the Mixmasters have a little screw in there. You basically plug these in like a regular cable, and then you screw them in like that. There you go. So you can see it's screwed in and tight. Excuse the lighting, guys. And let's get on to the headphones. Now the Mixmaster mics come up folded like this. It makes them pretty compact because they are big headphones, unlike the Aviators or something like that. Now as far as looks go, let me put this aside. As far as looks go, the Mixmasters look really good. Look like really nice headphones. Of course they do look like $300 headphones, but they do not feel like $300 headphones. These are made of really cheap plastic. I don't know if you can see it, but like it looks very shiny and nice, but like when you feel it, it's like you're like, these headphones are like alright. This little ring right here is made out of metal. This one is not. I'm getting notifications like crazy. Alright, so then you have your Skullcandy logo in there. You have a, when you open this up, you have a Mixmaster logo in there. If you can see it, there you go. Say likewise on the other side, you have a huge Skullcandy title in there, and another Skullcandy logo in there. Pretty standard stuff. And then you have your little button right here for the mute. I'll go over that later. Now, onto the cushions. Inside the cushions, there's a Mixmaster logo if you haven't noticed, but who cares about that? Now, the cushions are really, really soft. Probably way too soft. I really found this kind of like a problem because I would feel my ears touching the plastic inside of here. Since this little plastic is raised right here, you can't really see it, but like the plastic inside here is raised. So your ears, if you have like big ears, I have pretty standard ears, but like I felt that these touch my ears, so what I did was put cotton under these right here. It would fit. Trust me, you can put as much as you want in there, and it helps, but it gets really warm and hot. So I just decided to take it off and get used to it. And same on the other side. For some reason. Now the headphones are pretty like bad quality, like as the plastic goes, but like they feel pretty sturdy. They feel pretty well constructed. The hinges don't feel cheap, and you know, closing these or opening them doesn't feel cheap or doesn't sound cheap at all. Now onto the headband. Now you're probably concerned about the headband problems that a lot of people have been talking about. Now, it is true that the headband snaps and it cracks because mine is cracked, even though you cannot see it. It's like a super small crack that you barely see, and I think I would not be able to show you. So now what happens is that when I got these, I treated them really, really careful. I'm not complaining about the crack because it's extremely tiny, but you know, I noticed it. But the thing is that I treated these really nice, and I pretty much opened them up to here, and you can feel that there's stress on these four corners right here, like was on the other side. So like I totally recommend that if you have like an afro or something, not to like over open these, because then you will be like messed up. Now my crack is like super small and like a corner over there, but it's really hard to see either on this side or on the other side. The crack is actually here, but you cannot see it. So yeah, the headband will snap, but I have a feeling that, you know, that crack is gonna keep going deeper. But whatever, I'm covered by the warranty, which I'm going to review the warranty because I had a really great experience with it. Now the headphones have a left and right side, but it doesn't tell you, so I'm going to tell you right now. The right side is the one with the button, and the left side is like this. So basically those little Skullcandy titles should be facing forwards, and this should be facing forwards too, so that's how you know which one is left and right. As far as feature goes, the headphones have two jacks at the bottom, so you can either plug them in here, or you can plug them in here. Now what's cool about this is not that you can plug them in anywhere, but what's cool about this is that you can have an audio source on this side, and then you can have an output source on this side. So like, let's say you're listening with an iPod, and then your friend has an extra pair of headphones, and you're like, yo, check this song out, bro. And all you have to do is plug in another set of headphones in there, and the sound will come out from both sides at the same volume, the same quality, no messing up. So I think that's a really cool feature. Another feature the Mixmasters have is a mute button in there. Now at the beginning when I first got this headphones, the button was getting stuck, so I don't know why that was, but like now the button feels really good. Like it just presses on and off. Now if it's getting stuck to you, I recommend that you press it on and off for a little bit, but you know, not really a big complaint. I find this button really useful because, like, you know, sometimes it's hard to reach the mic 3, so you just put your finger over and then you can talk to people. So I've been using this a lot. Now this doesn't pause the music, it just cancels the sound of the headphones, just to let you know. Last but not least, another feature about the headphones is that they have buttons over here on each one of the cups. Let me see if I can turn one around and show you. Now as you can see inside there, put it against the light, there's a button. If you can see that little black thing in there, which is really hard to see. There you go, that's a button right there. Oh my god, the camera's close. As you can see, yeah, it's really hard to see. As you can see, there's a button in there. There's a button on these sides of the cup, so when you close them, they will press. Now when one of these buttons gets deactivated, or when you swivel the cup, all the sound will go over to the left cup. Like, I'm not saying that the sound will be canceled from this ear, but like you will get all the sound from left and right on one of the cups, which I think is really cool. But if you're really not a DJ, you're not gonna care. You're still gonna hear the same thing. Or if you're not an audiophile, you will still hear the same thing. Now the headphones are great, so on to the sound test. So in case you're wondering, aviators or mix masters? Sorry man, but I'll stick with these. So the sound quality on these is great, man. When I first got these, you could really feel the punchiness of the bass. A lot more bass than these right here. The clarity is still, these ones are still more clear, but the clarity is it's not that drop down on this, so you will not really feel the difference if you own these before. But this headphones sound great, especially when you equalize your music and you listen on the computer. So I'm gonna do a quick sound test for you guys. Let me play a song and then you can hear how much it leaks or anything. Of course you're not gonna get the full experience, but trust me, if you get a chance to try these on, do it with your own music. Don't believe what they play or whatever. So I hope you guys like Tyler the Creator. So that's how loud they are. I'm gonna put them on so you can hear the leak. Now, I already know this. These headphones do not leak at all. I tried it with my friends. I did the thigh test, the hand test, which I'm going to do right now. That involves putting the headphones to your hand and just squeezing them. Now, since, of course, we're in silence right now, you can hear some of the music. But on the train, on the bus, your friends will not hear it at all. They do not leak at all. Now, as you can see, I pressed the button, and the song is still going on my iTunes. It's past 10 seconds, so I'm gonna wait until the chorus comes on. So yeah, it probably is by now. Look. See? So the song basically doesn't stop; it just pauses it, and both of the ear cups are shut off unless I press the button again. Now, as you can see, I can take this out and plug it in the other side as well. It will still work. Now, if you heard that quick pause right there, it was because I switched one of the ear cups. Now that changes all the sound to one of the ears. So this one still makes noise, but the sound goes more over here. This one will still make noise and the sound goes more over here. If you couldn't hear what I just said. So yeah, sound quality wise, the headphones are great. And another great feature that you can do while using these two right here is daisy chaining. So I'm explaining what that does in a second right now. Let me just unmute them. Now, I have my aviators now. You might be wondering, why the hell do I have white aviators now if I had red ones? I'll make a video explaining the whole Skullcandy warranty process, which is great. And explaining what my experience is with it. As you can see, I got new ones, but yeah. You will hear about that in the video. Freaking cable, man. God damn it. Alright, so let me plug this in the other side of the aviators. And this is basically what daisy chaining means. If I play the music to headphones, if I shut this down, yeah, you can have your friend listening to it, anybody, grandma, grandpa. I wonder what if I took like thousands of these and just daisy chained them all together. So yeah, another thing that I want to talk about real quick and let you know, guys, before I make my conclusion on the Mixmasters, is using the Mic 3 cable. And as I was explaining, maybe you didn't get me, so I'm gonna show you something real quick, and it's probably something that you guys could use with further headphones. So as you can see, this side right here is the side that contains the Mic 3. This is the way that your headphones should be plugged in when you use the Mic 3, right? Basically, the other side has 3 legs, which, let me show you. As you can see, it has 3 contacts. One of the contacts is the controls. So that contact will go into your audio source, and when you press or lower the Mic 3, let me play some music. As you can see, I can pause and play the music. But as you can hear my voice. With the other cable, you couldn't. What happens is that the Mic 3 de-amplifies the music. So how do you get rid of that? You plug them in the other way. Now, of course, the Mic 3 will not work this way, but your music will be amplified a lot more. So as you can see, look, I'm pressing the button. It doesn't do anything, so I have to play it. So yeah, I noticed that when I had my Aviator, so it's just a quick tip if you guys want to know how to get like the best sound out of these. And of course, equalize your music, like always. So yeah, let me jump into final conclusions. Now the Mixmasters are great headphones. You know, I can see myself using these quite a lot. You know, I already do. I've been using these for like 2 weeks already. I even went on a road trip and everything. So they are uncomfortable. You will feel uncomfort the first 2 weeks you have them on, especially because these press too hard against your ear. The cushions are way too soft, so you might want to put some cotton inside or something, like I said. And but yeah, the headphones pretty much, they do not feel cheap. They do not look cheap. They do not sound cheap, but they do feel cheap, if you know what I'm saying. As I heard, the headband will crack. So I am just waiting until that happens. But yeah, I got Skullcandy to cover me up with their warranty. Amazing warranty. So yeah, guys, that was my review on the Skullcandy Mixmasters. If you want, go pick them up. I got these for $130 on eBay. These are regularly $300. But if you can find a good deal like me, you know, pick this up. To be honest, they sound just like the Beats Pro because I've tested them. And they sound way better than the Aviators, bass-wise. So, you know, just go and pick these up, man. If you want to have like a little, if you have like a little house studio, and you know the rappers will be like, oh, these are great. So yeah, guys, it's IDM, and I'm out.